Nanotechnology and Biotechnology in the Post-AI Era. In our last episode, we explored brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, and how they could transform communication, healthcare, and even enhance human abilities. BCIs allow us to control machines with our minds and open up a world of possibilities for people with disabilities, as well as for healthy individuals who want to push the boundaries of what the human brain can do. In this episode, we'll be diving into two of the most exciting and rapidly evolving fields, nanotechnology and biotechnology. These fields, when combined with artificial intelligence, could revolutionize everything from medicine to energy and the environment. We'll explore how tiny machines can repair our bodies at the cellular level, how we might one day grow organs in the lab, and how these technologies will shape the future of industries and our daily lives. By the end of this episode, you'll have a deep understanding of how nanotechnology and biotechnology are transforming the world around us. What is nanotechnology? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is nanotechnology? Simply put, nanotechnology is the science of manipulating materials on an incredibly small scale, at the level of atoms and molecules. To give you a sense of how small we're talking about, a nanometer is 1/1,000,000th of a meter. That's about 100,000 times smaller than the width of a human hair. Why is this important? Working at such a tiny scale allows scientists to create materials and devices with completely new properties. At the nanoscale, materials behave differently than they do at a larger scale. For example, gold nanoparticles are red in color and can be used in medical applications, even though gold is normally yellow. Similarly, nanomaterials can be incredibly strong, lightweight, or conductive, qualities that we can use to build better technologies. Real-world applications of nanotechnology is already being used in everyday products. For example, it's used in sunscreens to create transparent coatings that block harmful UV rays. It's also used in sports equipment, like tennis rackets and golf balls, to make them stronger and lighter. But the real potential of nanotechnology goes far beyond consumer products. It has the power to revolutionize industries like medicine, energy, and environmental science. Medicine, nanobots that could repair your cells. Imagine tiny robots, called nanobots, that are small enough to enter your bloodstream and repair damaged cells or deliver medicine directly to a tumor. This is one of the most exciting potential uses of nanotechnology in medicine. These nanobots could one day be programmed to seek out and destroy cancer cells, repair tissues after a heart attack, or even slow down the aging process by repairing cellular damage. Case study: nanoparticles in cancer treatment. One of the most promising uses of nanotechnology in medicine is in cancer treatment. Researchers have developed nanoparticles that can target cancer cells directly, delivering chemotherapy drugs in a way that spares healthy cells and reduces the side effects of treatment. This is already being tested in clinical trials and could revolutionize how we treat cancer in the near future. How does nanotechnology work? Now that we know what nanotechnology is, let's look at how it actually works. At the nanoscale, materials behave differently because the surface area of the particles becomes much larger compared to their volume. This changes their chemical and physical properties, making them more reactive and allowing scientists to manipulate them in ways that aren't possible with larger materials. The power of nanoscale materials. For example, carbon nanotubes, tiny cylinders made of carbon atoms, are incredibly strong and lightweight. They're about 100 times stronger than steel, but weigh only a fraction of it. This makes them ideal for building everything from airplanes to space elevators. Similarly, graphene, a single layer of carbon atoms arranged in a honeycomb structure, is one of the strongest and most conductive materials ever discovered. It has potential uses in everything from electronics to energy storage. The role of AI in advancing nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, is playing a crucial role in the development of nanotechnology. AI can help scientists design new nanomaterials by predicting how different combinations of atoms will behave. It can also help in manufacturing these materials at a larger scale, which is one of the biggest challenges in nanotechnology today. For example, researchers are using AI to discover new types of nanoparticles that can be used in solar cells to make them more efficient. Energy, nanotechnology and solar panels. One of the most exciting uses of nanotechnology is in renewable energy. Nanomaterials are being used to create more efficient solar panels that can capture more sunlight and convert it into electricity. This could make solar power much more affordable and accessible, helping to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and combat climate change. Environmental applications, cleaning up pollution. Nanotechnology can also be used to clean up pollution. For example, nanomaterials can be used to break down toxic chemicals in water, making it safe to drink. In one project, researchers developed nanofilters that can remove harmful bacteria and heavy metals from water, providing clean drinking water to communities in need. This has the potential to solve some of the world's biggest environmental challenges. What is biotechnology? Now that we've covered nanotechnology, let's move on to biotechnology. Biotechnology is the use of living organisms or their products to solve problems or create new products. This can include everything from using bacteria to clean up oil spills to genetically modifying crops to make them more resistant to pests. The history of biotechnology. Biotechnology isn't a new concept. It's been around for thousands of years. For example, humans have been using yeast to make bread and beer for millennia. But in recent decades, advances in genetics and molecular biology have opened up incredible new possibilities for biotechnology. We can now modify the DNA of organisms to create entirely new traits, like crops that are drought-resistant or bacteria that produce biofuels. How does biotechnology work? At the core of biotechnology is DNA, the molecule that carries genetic information. Scientists can now edit DNA using tools like CRISPR, which allows them to make precise changes to an organism's genome. This opens up endless possibilities for creating new traits in plants, animals, and even humans. Gene editing, the power of CRISPR. CRISPR is a revolutionary gene editing tool that allows scientists to cut out specific parts of an organism's DNA and replace it with new genetic material. This technology has the potential to cure genetic diseases like sickle cell anemia or cystic fibrosis by correcting the faulty genes that cause these conditions. It could also be used to create designer crops that are more nutritious or resistant to climate change. Case study: curing genetic diseases with CRISPR. In 2020, scientists used CRISPR to successfully treat a patient with sickle cell anemia, a genetic disease that causes red blood cells to become misshapen and leads to severe pain and complications. By editing the patient's DNA, they were able to correct the genetic mutation that caused the disease, offering hope to millions of people who suffer from genetic disorders. The role of AI in biotechnology. Artificial intelligence is also playing a major role in advancing biotechnology. AI can help scientists analyze vast amounts of genetic data, identify patterns, and make predictions about how changes to DNA will affect an organism. This can speed up the development of new biotechnologies and make them more efficient. AI-powered drug discovery. One of the most exciting applications of AI in biotechnology is in drug discovery. Developing new drugs is a long and expensive process, but AI can help speed it up by analyzing data from millions of chemical compounds and predicting which ones are most likely to be effective in treating a disease. For example, AI was used to develop new treatments for COVID-19 by analyzing the structure of the virus and identifying potential drug targets. Personalized medicine AI is also helping to make medicine more personalized. By analyzing a patient's genetic makeup, AI can help doctors determine which treatments are most likely to work for that individual. This could lead to more effective treatments and fewer side effects, as drugs can be tailored to a person's unique genetic profile. Biotechnology and agriculture, feeding the world. Biotechnology is also transforming agriculture. By using gene editing tools like CRISPR, scientists are creating crops that are more resistant to pests, diseases, and drought. This could help feed the growing global population and reduce the need for harmful pesticides and fertilizers. For example, researchers have developed genetically modified rice that is more resistant to flooding, which is a major problem in many parts of the world. Case study: genetically modified crops in Africa. In Africa, genetically modified crops are being used to improve food security. For example, researchers have developed a type of maize, corn, that is resistant to pests and can produce higher yields, helping farmers in drought-prone regions grow more food with fewer resources. This technology could be a game-changer for countries struggling with food shortages. The ethical challenges of nanotechnology and biotechnology. While nanotechnology and biotechnology offer incredible potential, they also raise important ethical questions that we need to consider. As with any powerful technology, it's important to think about the risks and ensure that these technologies are used responsibly. The environmental impact of nanotechnology. One of the concerns with nanotechnology is the potential impact on the environment. Because nanoparticles are so small, they can interact with the environment in ways that larger materials can't. For example, nanoparticles used in sunscreen can end up in the ocean, where they might harm marine life. It's important that we carefully study the long-term effects of nanomaterials to ensure they don't cause unintended harm to ecosystems. The ethics of genetic modification biotechnology raises ethical questions, especially when it comes to genetically modifying plants, animals, and even humans. For example, should we be allowed to edit the genes of unborn babies to eliminate the risk of disease? And if we can do that, where do we draw the line? Should we also be allowed to edit genes to enhance traits like intelligence or physical appearance? These are difficult questions that society will need to grapple with as gene editing technology becomes more advanced. Balancing innovation and safety. As with any new technology, there's a balance that needs to be struck between innovation and safety. Nanotechnology and biotechnology have the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems, but they also come with risks. It's important that we proceed with caution, ensuring that these technologies are developed in a way that minimizes harm and maximizes benefits for society. The future of nanotechnology and biotechnology. Looking ahead, the future of nanotechnology and biotechnology is incredibly promising. As these technologies continue to evolve, they will likely become even more integrated into our daily lives, transforming everything from healthcare to energy to the environment. Nanotechnology in space exploration. One exciting possibility is the use of nanotechnology in space exploration. For example, scientists are working on developing nanomaterials that could be used to build lightweight spacecraft and space habitats. Nanotechnology could also be used to create more efficient energy systems for space travel, allowing humans to explore deeper into the solar system. Biotechnology and the future of medicine. Biotechnology could also revolutionize the way we approach medicine. In the future, we might be able to grow entire organs in the lab using a patient's own cells, eliminating the need for organ transplants. We could also use gene editing tools to prevent diseases before they even occur, creating a future where genetic disorders are a thing of the past. Case study, lab-grown organs. Researchers are already working on growing organs like kidneys and livers in the lab. By using a patient's own cells, scientists can create organs that are a perfect match, reducing the risk of rejection and eliminating the need for long waiting lists for organ transplants. While this technology is still in its early stages, it has the potential to save millions of lives in the future. The role of AI in shaping the future. As AI continues to advance, it will play a key role in shaping the future of both nanotechnology and biotechnology. AI can help us design new nanomaterials, discover new drugs, and analyze genetic data more efficiently than ever before. This will accelerate the pace of innovation and lead to even more groundbreaking discoveries in the years to come. Conclusion: in this episode, we've explored the incredible potential of nanotechnology and biotechnology. We've seen how these fields are transforming industries like medicine, agriculture, and energy, and we've discussed the ethical challenges that come with these powerful technologies. As nanotechnology and biotechnology continue to evolve, they will play a crucial role in shaping the future of our world. Next time, we'll dive into the future of quantum computing, another groundbreaking technology that could revolutionize how we solve complex problems and process information. Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Next Era: What Comes After AI. If you found this episode interesting, make sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for more fascinating discussions about the future of technology and humanity.